No.3 when first at Charles Rasp. North Mine, a division of North Broken Hill Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of North Broken Hill Holdings Limited, operates a large underground mine and open pit operation at the northern end of the line of load. It's a company whose origins date back to the very beginning of the city, a company that's withstood the fluctuations of a turbulent industry and world base metal market variations to stand proud, optimistic, confident of the future. No.3 Shaft, a isolated city of approximately 24,500 people, situated in the far western region of New South Wales, Australia. The city has a history of continuous silver, lead and zinc mining operations extending from 1883, when first discovered by boundary rider Charles Rasp. North Mine, a division of North Broken Hill Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of North Broken Hill Holdings Limited, operates a large underground mine and open pit operation at the northern end of the line of load. It's a company whose origins date back to the very beginning of the city, a company that's withstood the fluctuations of a turbulent industry and world base metal market variations to stand proud, optimistic, confident of the future. No.3 Shaft is the focus of the mine's underground operations. The surface area surrounding No.3 Shaft is the integrated base for ore crushing, metallurgical analysis, administration and technical services that support a safe, efficient mining operation. It's from here that approximately 500,000 tonnes of sulfide ore begins its journey each year into the markets and industries of Australia and the world. An electrically driven winding engine lowers men and equipment underground some 1.6 kilometres to their workplace on the 32 level. North Mine highly values its most important resource, its employees, and has a proud record of cooperative industrial relations. The safest possible workplace is one of North Mine's 4 key management goals, the others being reduction of cost structure, maximum productivity, elimination of waste. Vigorous pursuit of these goals is required to maintain North's operation at an economically viable level and remain competitive in world base metal markets. Above the 30 level, square set mining is employed to remove remnant pillars of ore left as support during the original primary mining process. A mining party of 2 men may stand up to 2 timber sets per shift after first drilling out the face, firing and removing the dirt. The technique involves standing timber legs, which are capped to form a secure area for the miners to work from. In the lower levels of the mine, large mobile equipment is used to extract the ore. It's not practicable to return this equipment to the surface for maintenance. Large units have to be dismantled on the surface and lowered down the shaft, suspended under the cage, and then reassembled in underground maintenance bay areas. Below the 30 level, a cut and fill mining technique is employed in the larger open stopes. Twin boom drilling jumbos drill 3.8 metre deep holes into the ore face, which are then charged with explosives and fired. Broken ore is then removed by load haul dump units and transported to the ore pass, from where it's hoisted to the surface for treatment. Voids created by removal of the lead, silver and zinc ore are filled with development waste rock and consolidated with hydraulic residues from the milling process, maintaining competent ground conditions so that mining can proceed. The mined area must be secured. This is accomplished by the use of rock bolts and roof cabling machines, which install 20-metre cables, effectively tying the rock mass together. Transport of ore from the Fitzpatrick area, a section of the main ore body horizontally displaced 400 metres northeast, begins via an internal steel-lined shaft commissioned in 1985 between 32 level and 36 level. Ore is hoisted to the 32 level, where it's rail trucked to the main ore pass system adjacent to No.3 Shaft for haulage to the surface. Below 32 level, as rock face temperatures approach 60 degrees Celsius, it's necessary to cool the air entering these areas with 4 refrigeration plants to provide chilled water reticulation to heat exchangers. Fresh air is drawn into the workings and then exhausted via No.3 ventilation shaft, equipped with a 4.8 meter diameter surface-mounted fan. North Mine also extracts valuable ore from an open pit operation, which annually yields in the order of 60,000 tons of sulfide ore and sandfill material, with an overburden removal rate in excess of 1 million tons per year. Up to 30 12-meter deep, 100-millimeter diameter holes are drilled and charged with ANFO explosives. A specially developed noiseless trunkline delay firing system is used to minimize ground vibration and air blast, thus reducing any environmental impact. In the course of a normal shift operation, this loader is capable of handling in excess of 5,000 tons of material. In its 7,000 hours working life to date, in excess of 3 million tons of material has been loaded. Waste rock from pit operations is spread over mill residue to a depth of 2 meters and forms the basis for regrowth of natural vegetation, thus reducing wind-borne dust. The next step in operations at North Mine is the concentrating of the ore mined. Ore is fed through a jaw crusher, then by conveyor over a vibrating rubber deck screen, which singles out oversized material for further treatment by a cone crusher. Crushed material is then transported to the concentrator via a 30-ton dump truck. Here in the concentrator, the ore feed rate is controlled by means of an automatic weighing table before entering the roll crushing unit, which reduces all particles to less than 3.15 millimeters. 3 roll crushing sections deliver an output of 36 tons per hour per section. The slurry of ground ore and water is raised by bucket elevators to a vibrating screen which separates the oversized material. Rake classifiers then dewater the material and scrape the sand into a ball mill for fine grinding. Chemicals are added and the lead is floated out in banks of flotation cells. Tailings from these cells are then pumped to zinc flotation units and further chemicals added to aid the recovery of the metal. Simply stated, the purpose of the concentrating process is the liberation of the minerals from the ore. An online computer continually monitors the process, detailing such information as densities, mass flows, and assaying the various streams of concentrates and tailings. Deslimed residue sands are returned underground to consolidate mined areas, whilst the powder-like slimes are placed in surface dams. During every shift, samples are obtained automatically, then filtered and dried, sent to an on-site metallurgical laboratory for analysis by wet chemical, X-ray and fine assaying techniques. Equipment such as an atomic absorption spectrophotometer is used to determine the concentrate grade of the final product at North Mine. Concentrate is about to leave the North Mine leases. Final processing involves the use of thickeners to provide a dense slurry, vacuum filtered to remove water, providing the end products. Mined, milled, weighed, assayed and loaded into rail wagons, the two concentrates begin their journey to the smelters. Lead-silver concentrate to Broken Hill Associated Smelters at Port Pirie, South Australia, whilst zinc concentrate is forwarded via Port Pirie to EZ Company of Australia Smelter at Risdon, where it's refined electrolytically. We've followed the progress of these vital materials from crude in-ground ores to refined concentrates moving down the railway lines. But what we've not yet glimpsed are the many other services, structures and staff providing the essential services that support and maintain the massive North Mine operation, from the administration to the machine shop, from the high-tech to the blacksmith's forge, to material and equipment supply. North Mine is one of three major mines in the mining and smelting division. It's a significant contributor to the economy and well-being of Broken Hill and its community. North Mine is bringing hidden wealth into Australia and the world. History will not guarantee future success. Continued viability demands world competitiveness. North Mine is striving to secure the future.